Lots of changes going on today in this video, so stay tuned. We're going to go through them all. First off, we need to check these guys before we head over into the other loft to check the other changes. The father's been doing a pretty good job at these guys, getting pretty excited because I'm coming in here. I have been helping him out, like I've said in the previous videos, putting these guys out a little bit. They are looking quite well. I have put a little bit of food in there just before because their bellies were pretty empty, so my feeling now is that I'm going to have to start hand raising these ones myself. They've probably only got another week left in them, I reckon. When you hand raise them, you can get them eating quite early. Some of my very early videos, you'll see that we've had babies at this age feeding themselves, but we're not going to do that. But I'm just emphasizing the fact that these guys will be pretty good as long as we go and take them away and look after them properly. He's struggling because the hen's gone, so the main thing is that we need to get these guys sorted. We may keep one as stock, we'll just see how they go, but so far looking at this one might be the male, and this one might be a little hen, so we might even just keep a pure white one. Don't know, we'll see how they turn out. They both are going to carry that anyway, so we'll see. I don't know, they're just looking pretty good. That's what we're going to have to do today. I want to take these guys away from him because he's not feeding them very well at all. I've been feeding them, helping them out a bit, so you'll see by how tame they are. I want to take them away so I can really pump them full of food and make sure they are ready to wean ASAP and nice and healthy, and we can start flying around the loft. And at the same time, what we need to do is completely strip this loft out and get it ready for summer. Summer's here, so I want to give this a really good clean before we bring another pair in. I want to put some Falcon in here. I just want to get it nice and spotless. What I want to do is take off these fronts. I put them on there to protect it from the rain, so we don't need those on anymore. So I want to take them off both. I want to get rid of a few of these cobwebs. It is Christmas spider season. Here they are here. These little things come out of Christmas and they're all pretty colours, and they're everywhere, like absolutely thousands and thousands of them. So we might give it a little bit of a spray. You'll notice there is a cockbird in here at the moment. He's the Hooban cockbird. I am going to look at repairing up his hen shortly, so he is just sitting in here for the moment, but this loft here is going to get clean out as well. Nice spotless, take everything out, Falcon S, nice and tidy, because we're going to bring in some other pairs into here as well. What we're doing anyway is just getting ready for the last couple of rounds, and the last couple of rounds are different pairs. That's why we need to free up those boxes, just because we've obviously got pairs in here that have been together and they can't really see each other if we want to be successful in pairing them up. We are going to start repairing some of these. Leo, he's going to get his new hen shortly. Won't be in this video, just because we've got a lot to cover. I'll probably do that later on today. You can see he is very keen, ready to go. He's crowing every time he sees a hen, so he's definitely ready for another one. And we've got a free box down here that we probably need to set up again. We may be able to put Little Shock or someone in here, someone that doesn't need to get up at height. So we may put the front on that, get things sorted as well. I was going to wait till a few other pairs finish up, but I think we should pair up the pairs that we can now, just so we can try and get breeding done as quick as possible. We are over here. I've got a few more things to cover as well, just to keep you all up to speed on all the little changes. So let's make sure we lock this one up. Still got the hens on this side, we'll go into that in a second. And we've got all the cockbirds in this side as well. Tomorrow I'm going to buy all the material to do all my perches. So we're going to do these 3 sections. We're going to leave this one for now. I may still use that as motivation, but we'll just leave that for now anyway. So we'll build probably some similar perches to this, but we will make them, I think all up, in all those sections across here, there's about 105 perches all the way across here. So that should give us ample room. So I'm pretty excited about that, to get all those perches in and done and dusted. They're going to be very similar to this, but they're not going to be as high or wide, and they are going to sit off the wall a fair bit more. Give us like 100 mil maybe off the wall, so the birds can sit frontwards in it, and we can easily get in there with a scraper and just quickly scrape all the poo on the ground, scrape it all up. So that's going to be, hopefully tomorrow's job will start on that one, because we're definitely overdue for these perches, and hopefully reuse these perches as well. So let's go in here, have a look at the hens. Hens in here should nearly be ready for repairing. Hens, these 3 hens I definitely want to use. We'll zoom in a little bit here. We've got one of Leo's daughters up here. I do want to pair her back to him. She's probably her and Little Storm, I think, are probably the two best daughters I've got. For some reason, Leo and Storm breed some really nice hens, and there's Storm there as well. So we might even pair her back to one of her sons. I just want to make sure that I've got a bit of safeguarding and hopefully a lot more birds to breed with next year on, closely related to Leo and Storm. I do have this little hen here as well, which is one of Shock's daughters. She's not too bad. I am debating breeding her because she's actually really, really nice to handle, that one. And then we've got the big Herman's Cooster hen here from Adam Archer. Their baby wasn't too well. They had one baby, so I put that one down. So we brought her over here. She's actually pretty sick. I don't know what's going on. It's that hen, she really struggles. And then we got Little Shock down the bottom here. And she needs to breed too. She's definitely going to be paired up with someone. I'm thinking Titan's going to be a really good match for her. I feel like they might produce some really nice little babies. So the hens are here. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow or the next video, we might just pair up these three hens here. We'll get them on a roll. I was thinking about waiting, but then can't wait around forever. And who else have we got in here? There's another cockbird in here as well, which is this little cockbird up here. He's the one that was in the nest box as well. He's having a little bit of a break. I am considering pairing him up with a different hen, a younger one. He might be really good for this hen over here because he's actually a really beautiful bird. He's one of Titan's sons, so we'll see. And I'm thinking 83. 83 has been a tough one. This is 83 here. We'll have a close look at him. He's actually one of Leon and Storm's sons here. He's quite nice. And he's stuck around. He's been pretty resilient. He's avoided many hawk attacks, a little bit of tossing, stuff like that. And pretty friendly as well. So he's been here from very day one. He was over in the other loft. He's been on this property for 12 months. He's been doing pretty well considering the things we've had to deal with. So he is a contender to be paired back with Storm. I think that's going to be a very good match. And there is another one which is over on this perch here, which is his brother, and he's quite nice as well, but he definitely feels a little bit better in the hand. I feel like he's got a few qualities that I want to try and breed out into them. Just go check on one of our babies. We actually got smashed by the Falcon the other day. You can probably see it from here actually. So these young birds here had their first encounter with the Falcon. It's this little one here, you can see just near his legs. Around about there, you got that pinkish colour feathers. He got hit pretty hard under there. Ripped him open a bit on the underside, so I've sprayed him with, I've got some antiseptic kind of spray that I use for all my livestock. And it works really well on pigeons as well. It's kind of like a bright pink colour. It's really hard to see because of the lighting, but he got smashed pretty hard by the Falcon. So yeah, he's just taking it easy. Birds haven't been back out. I think I put a video up of this little hen here. I didn't see this one get smashed by the Falcon, but I was cleaning the loft to come out and I seen this little hen here getting chased by the Falcon. I was just so stressed because I really like this little hen, but she really showed the Falcon a thing or two, so I was very impressed. She was the only one out. All the other birds had come in, and she was trying to get back in, and the Falcon was really giving her a hard time, took her up really high and was really trying to wear her out, but she really showed that Falcon a thing or two. So this little hen here, we definitely got to watch her. She's one of Shock's daughters, paired in with Little Storm. She's actually a sensational little hen. This year, pairing Shock with one of my Leo Storm hens has just produced some really nice babies. They're flying really well. They seem pretty smart too. She really gave that Falcon a bit of a workup. So I'm really interested to see how far and what she does this coming season if she makes it. She is a beautiful little hen. We do have her brother as well. I'm feeling like calling this guy Bullet because he's the one the other day. He was quite happy flying around and he just didn't want to come in. He always flies the most out of everyone as well. And he's a beautiful little pigeon. He's really starting to throw that Leo Storm look as well with a little bit of Shock in there, which is fantastic. So we're keeping an eye on him. He's an absolute weapon. They are actually nestmates, so that's pretty good. Here's another one of those ones related to her. And this one is too. This is actually her sister. So this is a blue bar version of her. She's something with these Shock's babies. They're always so friendly. See how friendly and gentle they are? This one's very similar as well. And even little Shock as well, she was the same. She was very friendly. I think you're a good little pigeon. So I'm going to keep an eye on this one too, because they are sisters. So I'm seeing how this little blue bar version goes. And that's its brother there, nestmate. So we're going to keep a close eye on them. See if we can get a better look at this little guy here. He got hammered pretty hard up under there. You'll see my pink spray I got on him. Works pretty well. He's pretty happy. That's all we can ask for. Alright, let's go into the next section. We've got some babies in here. So the only other one that's different will be this little baby here. This is one of Titan's ones, the last one we brought across. Looks like they've been pecking that out. I'm going to have to give that some bit of a top up really. But there is some really nice babies coming along in here. Come on. Another one of Shock's babies. This is another, the dark checkered ones I like, so I have to keep an eye on those ones. And I'll leave you guys to it in there. So today I've got to do, this afternoon, is do a bit of cleaning through here, get ready for some perches, do a little bit of measuring. The 2 nest boxes that you've seen, I'm going to clean them out, so hopefully tomorrow when you guys come back, we can put some pairs in there, start pairing up. It's pretty exciting. And these little cheeky pigeons are trying to lock me in here. So just get ready for tomorrow. We're going to start doing a bit of pairing up. I definitely want to utilise some more of Shock's daughters, pairing over into my birds, because it's yeah, you got to go with your gut feeling sometimes, and I feel like that combination is working pretty well. So I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. I need to go get these little white pigeons out and give them a good feed and set them up somewhere nice and safe.